dude, look at how pathetic this fucking dance is, bro.
Put your hands down.
All right? Just look at how pathetic his dance is.
Put your hands down.
Right? Like, you know what I'm saying? He's standing there. He's like, right? No energy, bro. They're singing Lee Greenwood. Everyone in the room is hammered. Bro, everyone in that room, those people are so fucked up. Like, and he just is like no energy. He's just standing there like Frankenstein's asshole. It's pretty pathetic, actually. But man, if you like look at this clip though, and you like listen and look at the people in the background, everyone in Mar-a-Lago, like they get so wasted, guys. They like the people that hang out in his inner circle are such degenerates. It is astonishing how degenerate and like shit-faced these people get. Booze, it's probably booze, coke, raw milk. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They're pounding sand up each other's ass. It's everything, dude. They are just beat. They're slamming Botox needles into each other's faces. Dude, it's pretty pathetic. But I mean, dude, he just stands there like a fucking circus sideshow, man. And that's really what he is. He is just a smelly, crusty, like incapable, unliked, you know, circus sideshow. Brutal. But yeah, so there's the Situation Room, guys. Let's look at the Situation Room. There it is. Look at this shit. Like, what is this? Everyone hates him. Everyone hates him. But look at this shit. Dude, the curtain, like, really? That, right? The curtain, that's really what you have? I mean, look at this, dude. There's literally just curtains, like, draped. There's music speakers in here. These curtains are draped and, like, pinned together. There's no privacy. This shit is like wide open. This curtain, you can fucking see through this shit, dude. You know what I mean? And I mean, look at him, bro. Oh my God. I mean, you know, I don't want to judge, but is this guy like the ugliest motherfucker you've ever seen in your life? Dude, look at him, bro. He is just fucking misery, dude. Just misery, boss. Look at Marco. Susie, she looks pretty gruff. Look at this guy, dude. This guy is all of us right there, bro. He's like, dude, he's doing the, you know, the girl in the back seat of the car, the kid who's like, what are you doing? That's what he's doing, dude. Isn't that wild? This guy's like thinking like, do we have any bagel dogs? Is there, you guys, is there going to be snacks served at this meeting? This guy's like, is there going to be pork rinds served at this meeting? Please, pretty please. Right? But here's their whatever. They got the phones out. They've got a board here with like things marked. Like what the fuck is going on? They have a bunch of shit marked on the board. This guy's like checking in, but the fact that you can see through this shit, there's like no privacy whatsoever. This is just a side area somewhere at Mar-a-Lago. This right here, guys, is reckless. And what bothers me about this too is these two people, like, they know better. Okay? Trump knows better too, but these two people definitely fucking know better. They definitely know that this is outlandish and beneath the office and that Trump doesn't take the job seriously, and yet they choose to cover for him. they choose to protect him, even though he is just shitting on, that which they have spent their entire life dedicated to. Okay? Because, guys, when you get into government like this at the level they're at, these guys have been in public office for 20 years. And Trump has been fucking around like he's still lying about the 2020 election. I mean, it's pretty toxic. But man, I can't get over how bad he looks. How he looks like 𝗙𝗨𝗡𝗆, dude. The serial killer. I mean, tell me he doesn't look like 𝗙𝗨𝗡𝗆, bro. Look at that shit. Dude. Dude, that's him, bro. Right? Dude. That's him. Dude, she was from Florida too. She does look better. She was from Florida too, right? I think it might be a Florida thing. Brutal, huh? Isn't that brutal? Yikes. Brutal life. I mean, this shit is catching up with him. Now, speaking of corruption, guys, it's bad enough that, whatever, they're sitting there in the Situation Room. These people are corrupt AF. But like, this next thing that we're going to look at, guys, is gnarly. And this is Polymarket. Something went down yesterday, guys, that is not okay. But look at this, dude. A Polymarket account called Magamyman made $500,000 in a single day betting on the U.S. strike with Iran. There was like a betting percentage that was only like 17% that like the U.S. would strike Iran. So 71 minutes before the news went public, this account got created and it bought $87,000 that Iran is going to be struck that day. And then 71 minutes later, the Iran strike happened. Now, Donald Trump Jr. is on the Polymarket board. They've invested millions into Polymarket. The DOJ and the FTC both had investigations into Polymarket, which got dropped once Trump got in there. And you're not supposed to use prediction markets, but they're like insider trading this shit, where somebody came in 71 minutes before the attack and bet almost $100,000 on this shit, and they gleaned a cool $500,000. There were a couple accounts that did this, that somebody made like $1.2 million yesterday in like an hour. This is so dirty because it's real obvious that it was either a family member or Trump himself or somebody like in his close inner circle. But this has been happening a lot. And guys, I'm gonna go out here on a limb and say that I think these betting markets, I think they need to be gone. I think this shit needs to be outlawed because this is just a con from beginning to end. And everything about this, like everything they're betting on here, there are some people that are like the deciding factor in order to win or lose that bet. So this thing is making it is rife with corruption and abuse because it is literally set up. So if you have inside information, you can start making bets when the odds are like insane. And it's almost like a guaranteed win. And in fact, ever since sports has gone to open betting, I feel like the sports have gotten worse. That like there are way more instances of people feeling like the game is fixed because people like, guys, if you're a position player who makes $1 million for the year and you can glean a cool 10 mil on a weekend sports betting because you actually can determine the level of play, even though you're doing it sneakily because it's not allowed, but it is happening with crypto. Anonymity is like king. But isn't that dirty? Isn't that like some of the dirtiest shit you've ever seen?